All right, welcome back to class of 2025, I guess. So today we got to finish stripping down Matahari. I went to Lowe's this morning and got some acetone plastic, and I think I have a few rolls of paper towels back there. So we'll try and get some of that going. So the fan's going to be on in this video. Don't complain about the noise. I also need to strip this down and get the hell out of here because it's nasty. I need to find a box to put all that stuff in. So we'll see how far we get. This one, I think I showed it last time, looks good now that it's kind of had a chance to set up. Take all them clamps off before I scratch myself again on all the damn ends. After that, we'll probably start on this one, strip it the rest of the way down and see how far we get. So let me get started on Matahari. See, I think I showed it last time, but she's fully populated, so we will get that out and we'll get all this stuff done. Put it in another one of these bins here so we don't lose any parts and pieces. She's a dirty girl. All right, let me get started. All right, got her all done. You can see the difference in the paint color here. Pretty gnarly. Oh, I forgot. Oh, that's a pin. Paint over it. So this one will got like infested with friggin' hornets or something. Get nasty. So that'll done. I'd like to go back to whoever did the fiberboard on the back of them and just slap them a little bit. They're always trashed. So those that are curious. All right, let's do the head real quick and then we can be done with this for a while. All right. Got her done. This one is freaking nasty dirty too. So if you look right there, looks like it got pretty hot at one point, which is probably why it has a stern solenoid board in it. So this MPU looks like it was touched at one point. Well, it was repaired by someone at some point, and then it looks like it got leaked on again. So it's had kind of a rough life. That looks good. That looks good. So, let's see what kind of trouble we can get into next. I think we're gonna finish stripping this bad boy down. Go from there. All right, first thing we're gonna do is clean this out because, damn. Here's a before shot. Here's after. So I did vacuum it out and I bought this little wire brush here. Kind of scrubbed it. It, you know, maybe 10% more crap came off, I don't know. But it looks pretty good. So we're gonna flip it on its side here. See if we can strip that off. We're gonna play with this acetone stuff. So what we did, we went to Lowe's and got some cheap plastic sheeting. That's for cleaning parts. We got some acetone and somewhere some paper towels. So what you do is you just kind of lay paper towels over it and kind of soak it in acetone and put that plastic over it so it doesn't evaporate. And then let it sit there for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Honestly, I know there's a rule of thumb, I can't remember what it is, but just a few minutes. And then you get some more and kind of gradually peel it back and wipe it off and it should come off pretty clean. So let's give it a shot and see what happens. All right, deal with the fan because there's lots of fumes. So kind of give it a good once over, put these kind of towards the edge to seal it, keep it from evaporating. It's been about 2-3 minutes. You can already see it's kind of got it all soaked up. So we're gonna give another couple, and then we're gonna find a trash bag and kind of pull it off and wipe it as we go to, I don't know, we'll try it. This is only the second time I've done this. The first time was on an EM and it didn't work very well. So we'll see how this goes. All right, so this is what it did last time, more or less. So I'm gonna try it again and just see if I'm not putting enough acetone on it or what. But at least here there's less sanding to do. It got most of it. So I don't know, I'll try another layer and see if it works. I don't know. All right, well here's number 2. It's definitely a little better. And it definitely cuts down on sanding. But I'm not getting like the bare wood that people usually get, so I'm gonna have to figure out what the hell I'm doing wrong. I mean, it's still soaking wet when I take it off, except for this part for some reason. So I don't know. So we're gonna break out the sander. We're gonna get them all bare, and then we're gonna do a bunch of woodworking. Get all this stuff ready to go. So definitely got a good little buzz going though. Anyway, let me go find some dust mask sander, and we're gonna go to town here. I gotta let these dry out so they don't explode. All right, a million years later in sanding, this is kind of where we ended up. You gotta watch your vacuum. So, gonna flip it over, do the other side real quick, do the front, call this one good to go. All right, hold on. Noise complaints. Put that fan on so no one can hear what I'm saying. All right, so the back I didn't bother with because we're gonna whack it in the ass and replace this because it's just disintegrating. So that side was already done, but we cleaned it up a bit. Sanded out kind of the inside. Just roughed it up a little bit. Finished off the front. And this side, I should have asked that dude how he got that side so good. Maybe I'll ask a couple of my friends tonight. But yeah, it's almost time for woodworking again. So we're gonna replace the back. Gotta glue some stuff, and I'm gonna get some of that damn resin. I need to order it sooner or later. It's late. Kids just got home, so I gotta go play with them. So if I didn't show it, I'm pretty sure this is EEL 1415. I can't tell if that's a 1 or a 7, but I think it's a 1. I gotta check the head, make sure it matches. But yeah, we'll get some resin, fix all this, all of that. You won't be able to see. Well, you won't be able to see either. So I'm gonna put some sawhorses up, stick this on there, and get another one. And then we will pick this up tomorrow. God, that poor horror story right there. Oh, that's awful. All right, well, it's the next day. I need some more clamps. These sizes are great. These ones are really good for this application. These are like $2. Those are not. That's like the third one that's popped off. These ones are like $1 or $2 at Harbor Freight. Sometimes they go on sale for like $1. And those ones were like $5 on sale. I meant to get this size, but it's actually good to have a few of them. So next time I'm in there, I'm gonna grab 10 more of these. So, but these ones are good, actually really good for this. So I might grab just an assortment. Just keep calm and add more clamps, know what I'm saying? So this is Dolly, obviously. She's having some issues with her butt. But then they all kind of are. I just don't have enough clamps to fix them all at once. So, one at a time. So what we're gonna do today is continue with the acetone stripping. I actually was doing it wrong, wiped it off with a damn paper towel yesterday. I bought this, man, that's for the Mondo, not that, this. Duh. So we'll try scraping it off with that. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is the tops. Because while it doesn't get everything off, it definitely makes sanding a lot more easier, so. Anyway, let's just do a side, I guess. We'll do a side, we'll do the back. I need to get like a brush. I may have one. Let me try that, just brush it on here, wipe it off so it's easier. Seems to lose all this though. Let me write that down. EMH 1134 See, we looked at that one. What's Dolly? DP 5494. ESM, that says 8110. All right, let's see. First, we're gonna vacuum this out. Here's a nasty before. And after. Using that little wire brush gets a lot more crap out. Wish I could get under there better. So anyway, we're gonna flip it up and start stripping. All right. Just did a single layer of stuff this time. So I'm gonna get a scraper and go to town and we'll see how this works. All right, well that worked reasonably well. I don't know if that worked any better or not, but definitely cuts down substantially from the sanding. So I'm gonna do the other sides. I got my crap before it all blows away. All right. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna bust out the sander, go to town, and we'll come back and see how she looks after I'm done. Pain in the butt. All right, how about now? That looks a lot better. Still a lot of sanding. Even if it does cut down on the sanding, it's still a lot of damn sanding. So I think what we're gonna do now is, this deal fell out and that deal fell out. So I don't wanna lose them. But I think I'm gonna put Matahari up on its butt and glue its bottom together like I did this, if it's dry. Might not be dry yet. Usually like to leave glue overnight. Yeah, see, it's still pretty wet right here. So, guess we'll get started on $6 Million Man. Try to get all 4 of these damn cabinets done. I still have 2 of the heads. So, oh, this is a lot of work. All right, put Matahari up on jack stands, and hey, we don't have to do that because I got another cart. We'll use this cart. All right, rinse and repeat. The front and the back. Although honestly, I forgot to vacuum it out before I stuck it up here, so it's kind of dirty. But we'll do this sides while I got all my stuff on, and then we'll vacuum it and sand it and go to town. Getting there. All right. Not bad. So I think Dolly Parton is probably dry enough. This is coming up here, so I'm gonna stick a bunch of glue in there and clamp that down. And this is coming apart too. We'll clamp that back together. See if we can get that on there. Just general stuff. Keep that back on there so we don't have to wait another night for it. Real quick. Other than that, it's pretty solid. So anyway, let me glue that and probably, I don't know, it's getting late. I'm about ready to go in. All right. The glue just makes a damn mess when you're trying to get it and reassemble joints like that. It sucks. We're gonna have to get in there and sand all that crap out, I think. I don't know if paint will stick to that. So, it's good. Got all this. Got all that. It's all right. We will maybe pick this up tomorrow and do Dolly. Nice to have all this big sanding nonsense finished. God, so my eyes hurt, my hands are disgusting. Anyway, quit whinging and let's get to it. So, something to note for doing multiple machines at once. That one took forever because I was fixing that guy's issues. This took me 2 hours and 50 minutes to do, Matahari. This took 2 hours and 20 minutes to do the same thing to it. So I'd imagine Dolly will be even faster. You know, you learn, you have both things, you don't have to bring your tools in and out, you know, just a whole bunch of stuff. So I thought that was quite an improvement in one machine. So Dolly's pretty solid now. Still needs to dry a little bit. But she's ready to go on the table. Gotta put these in Matahari so I don't forget where they came from. All right, see you tomorrow. All right, here we are the next day. Stuck Dolly on the table here. We're gonna try and vacuum her out. Strip her down a little bit. Let's go. All right, little vacuum. Spritz with my wire brush. Not bad, but of the four, this is the only one that smells like pee. But, which is surprising to me, but the Kills Original should take care of that. I mean, it's not like strong, but it's like you stick your head in there, you're like, oh, something has used this as a toilet. Probably back there. Anyway, we're gonna flip her over and start stripping. All right, well that took an hour and 50 minutes. So, over an hour faster than the first one. So there's kind of a learning curve, but it worked out good. This is by far the most solid of all the cabinets. So, I think we're gonna leave it right there. It's Easter, so I'm gonna go play with my boys a little bit, and we'll continue on with this next time. Let me know what part you're most looking forward to, and especially let me know what I did wrong. All right, keep it real, and we'll see you next time. Later.